Detroit's danger zones. Many talk about a city on a comeback, but in the neighborhoods, it's a different story.
It's either make it out or stay in Detroit and be a statistic.
Blight, crime, and lack of jobs is still an epidemic. People living in those neighborhoods say drugs and guns really go hand in hand, and they lead to shootings and deaths. Robberies and carjackings are down from a year ago.
But sad to say, murders and shootings, they are up. Defender Kevin Dietz hit the streets to talk to people in these neighborhoods who say there is much more work that needs to be done.
The defenders went into some of Detroit's most dangerous neighborhoods to see if things are starting to get better, if they're sensing a comeback. What we found is a lot of people feel forgotten and have little hope of ending the cycle of poverty and violence. From downtown to midtown, Corktown to the riverfront, parts of Detroit are bustling. Stores and restaurants are thriving as those who work, play, and live in some areas are celebrating Detroit's comeback. But left out of the comeback conversation are those who live in so many neighborhoods that have not seen things improve yet.
What neighborhood you ever went to that saw this many burned up houses? Look, burned up to the shell.
We met this man on Detroit's east side.
Yeah, this is horrible, man.
He didn't want to share his name, but was willing to give us an education.
Every block, man, every corner.
He drove us through the neighborhoods,
We got the most murders over here.
showing how drugs have obliterated once healthy neighborhoods, and he taught us what a flycatcher is.
Then started getting robbed and shot, started getting killed, so everybody started having to put flycatchers on them.
A flycatcher is a gun. In case someone dangerous flies up on you, you can catch them before they catch you.
I mean, flycatchers, you know? It's like, gotta have a flycatcher, baby. You know what I mean? Gotta keep a flycatcher on them.
If someone new to the neighborhood shows up, you keep one hand on your flycatcher. Way too many people have flycatchers, and way too often, people are shooting first and asking questions later.
There ain't no easy walk over here.
In Detroit, there are less than 700,000 residents. In Los Angeles, there are 3.8 million. Detroit had 45 more murders than Los Angeles in 2014. And murders are up again this year in Detroit. And so are shootings. In the first 123 days of this year, there have been 95 murders, plus 265 more people who were shot but survived.
There's murders, robberies every day. It's shootings every day.
Real bullets hitting real people. On average, 3 times a day, every day, someone is shot in Detroit, usually in the neighborhoods. This baby-faced rapper with an AK-47 caught the eye of my videographer, Flip Wilson. He tracked him down, and we asked him about his Detroit neighborhood.
It's either make it out or stay in Detroit and be a statistic.
He says, get out of Detroit or die trying. He is 17, and he says his videos replicate reality here in the Motor City. His friends carry guns.
Protect yourself. That's why a lot of people keep guns.
They tell us they spend their days playing dice and hanging out, but mostly making rap music in hopes of hitting it big, then hitting the road.
Basically, everybody doing music or hustling. Ain't nobody trying to take the real way.
They are not going to college, and there are no jobs coming to them.
Jobs, people don't really offer.
They have and will continue to bury friends.
12.
3 years, I done lost 9 of my friends.
My bro got killed in the spot.
They tell us they do not intend to be next, so they carry their flycatchers.
Some people can ride up, don't even know what's going on, nothing. They think we somebody else, start shooting at us because they think we somebody. And shoot out all that bodies not for nothing. That's what happened in Detroit every day.
These are the words they live by.
Like the slogan around the hood is, I'd rather be caught with it than without it.
Tomorrow at 5, we take you to a different neighborhood with similar problems. Here, drug dealers run the streets with little fear of police. Our investigation continues. What about the neighborhoods? Tomorrow at 5 on Local 4.